One of the most powerful pieces of VectorVest is the ability to put all of your stocks together in one list called a watch list. This is where you can really see the magic and power of VectorVest. Not only can you quickly analyze all of your stocks, but VectorVest will immediately sort them so the best stocks will appear at the top. Once you have created your watch list, this is where VectorVest really shines. Your stocks are immediately sorted by our master indicator, VST, which stands for Value, Safety, and Timing. This indicator brings the stocks with the best combination of value, safety, and timing to the top of the list. VST is great when you're deciding which stocks to buy. If these are stocks that you already own, you're more concerned with what the stock's price is doing. If it's going up in price, you're happy. If the stock's price is going down, you're not happy. The best way to know what price is doing is to resort your list by our proprietary indicator, RT. RT, or relative timing, looks at the stock's short-term price trend. It's on a 0 to 2 scale. When RT is above 1, the stock is in an uptrend. When RT is below 1, the stock is in a downtrend. To resort the list, simply click the column heading for RT. The stocks at the top of the list with RTs above 1, you don't need to worry about right now because they are already in an uptrend. You need to focus your attention on any stock with an RT less than 1 because those stocks could be potentially hurting your portfolio. Let's start by analyzing this stock, H&R Block. We can see that H&R Block is currently undervalued because the price is currently under the value, which is a good sign. The relative value is 1.14, which is telling us that an investment in H&R Block has the potential to outperform a AAA corporate bond by 14% over the next few years, which is also good. However, the relative safety is 0.80, which tells us that H&R Block is a lot riskier than a lot of the other stocks in the database. We already know that relative timing is below 1, and that's telling us the stock's price is in a downtrend. In addition, we currently have a sell recommendation on it. If you own a stock and it currently has a sell recommendation, you need to revisit the reasons you bought the stock and decide whether to replace it. To help you make this decision, look at the stock's graph. A picture is worth 1,000 words, and a graph will definitely help you make that decision. Just right-click on the stock and select View Stock Graph. Let me take you on a quick tour of the graph screen before we analyze this stock. Our default graph has 4 components. First, we show price as candlesticks. The magenta line is a 40-period moving average, and here we're showing a 40-day moving average. The red line represents RT, or relative timing. You'll notice a horizontal orange line running through it. That represents the value of 1. Anytime relative timing is above 1, the stock's price is in an uptrend. Anytime relative timing is below 1, the stock's price is in a downtrend. We also show volume on the graph. To the right of the graph, you'll see our parameter list. You could add or remove parameters simply by checking or unchecking the boxes. To add other parameters to the list, just click Add Parameter. At the bottom of the graph, you will find quick links to change the time period displayed. We are currently looking at a 1-year graph. And we are looking at end-of-day information. So each candle represents 1 trading day. But you can change it so that you can look at intraday data if you wish. But let's keep this one as it is. When deciding whether to sell a stock or not, a graph will help us make a more informed decision. Let's look at 4 things. 1. Price direction and volatility. 2. Price compared to the 40-day moving average. 3. Relative timing. And 4. Price compared to the VectorVest stop price. First, VectorVest favors stocks that increase steadily in price. In other words, stocks that move from the lower left-hand part of the graph to the upper right-hand corner of the graph in a smooth, steady line. This stock has been moving steadily lower for most of the year and has shown some tendencies to have some quick movements. Remember, just because you or I buy a stock will not change a stock's volatility or the price direction. Second, we want to compare price to the 40-day moving average. When price crosses below the 40-day moving average, that is an excellent early warning signal. Take a look at the times when price fell below the 40-day moving average. Almost each time was an excellent indication to exit this position. Third, take a look at relative timing. When relative timing is below 1, it's telling you the stock's price is in a downtrend. When RT is above 1, it's telling you the stock's price is in an uptrend. So when RT goes below 1, you should definitely pay attention, because that's letting you know the stock is no longer in an uptrend. That stock's price is now in a downtrend. The fourth thing to look at is price compared to the VectorVest stop price. To add the stop price to the graph, simply click the checkbox next to it in the parameter list. Whenever price is below the stop price, VectorVest will immediately give that stock a sell recommendation. Let me put our recommendations at the top of the graph so you could see it easier. As you can see here, price fell below the stop price and it triggered a sell recommendation. And it's been either a sell or a hold ever since. The stop price is our line in the sand. Ignore it at your own risk. We've seen time and time again stocks become a sell recommendation and continue to move lower after that, just as this stock has done. You don't want to be on the wrong side of that move, and with VectorVest, you won't have to. At some point, you will be ready to buy another stock for your portfolio. When that time comes, before you go buying a stock, you need to make sure it's a good time to be buying stocks. In our next video, we'll show you how to determine when is the right time to buy and how to find great stocks for your portfolio.